We are back at Nintendo Treehouse live at E3 with some amazingly intense robot-on-robot action. We're going to be taking a look at Project Giant Robot. This is a game that Mr. Miyamoto dropped by just yesterday to show us for the first time, but we thought we'd get a little crazier with this next segment. We're going to get crazy.
Crazy robot action.
And build some robots. But the first thing first here, I think Morgan's going to kind of
I'm just going to get up here.
Explain things a little bit, and then before we get too crazy, and then I think he's going to challenge us to
this is
fight
really
with
fun.
some of these robots.
It starts with this robot lab. I'm just going to, real quick, I've got 3 preset robots, and just to get everyone seeing this for the first time, I'm just going to go ahead and jump in with one of these standard robots. Because you don't know what crazy is until you see sort of what the base level is.
I think we're going to see what crazy is here in a second.
So this game's kind of amazing. I'm using like the left and right button on the gamepad to move forward and backward. Each of the analog sticks is one of my arms, and then the gamepad is like my torso. So like the moment you start playing this, you feel like you have become a giant robot.
There's something about this game that just cracks me up every time.
That gyro that's the upper body, yeah?
Yeah, I like to throw the arms up too after a little win.
You gotta raise your arms in victory.
So I'm gonna get, that first guy, he's just like a bunch of cardboard boxes, so not a big deal. I'm gonna go ahead and
what kind of an enemy is that?
Not a threat, not really a threat.
Bunch of cardboard boxes.
Let's get on. This is gonna be a little bit more of a formidable.
This looks more serious right now. Oh.
This is what's awesome about all the enemies that you're gonna face in this are created with the same customization that you're gonna get to do your own robot.
Whoa.
Oh, Morgan, come on, buddy.
Oh. Come on.
That gives you an idea of how crazy you can get creating your own robot.
I think I saw that in my dreams last night. It's pretty terrifying.
Is that like one of those little Russian dolls that have other
Yeah, it's got like a Matryoshka head, and then, let's
with
go back to
with scissors for arms?
I'm going to go back to the robot lab and show you like how, for example, that robot I just fought was made. So by tapping any part, right here I'm on the torso, and then I can scroll up top here and pick a whole bunch of different parts. So, for example, I'm going to go with, here's a crazy spring thing. That can be my be my chest.
That looks really practical.
It looks really practical. Here's that head. I can make that my chest, but actually I'm gonna make I think that would make good legs. And I'm gonna go ahead and make those wider too. So now I've got giant head.
Those look really functional.
Now is that gonna affect how you move having giant?
Well, yeah, because you want to make a robot that's not too top heavy, not too side heavy, but that's not really very fun. So
that's what we're about right now.
I'm gonna go with giant.
We're pushing the boundaries.
So I'm gonna use my torso.
We're breaking down barriers.
I'm gonna use my torso as my head.
We're gonna get crazy.
And instead of my head, there's that little Matryoshka head. I'll put that up top.
That's really terrifying. Nate's playing this one.
And I want these arms to be nice and long.
Yeah,
I am not maneuvering that anywhere.
But this is Nate. This is all Nate.
Let's go with that crazy spring there and.
No! What?
Crazy drill arm. Segment. This is
and actually, I'm gonna change that head out to a spring hat. So now it looks like my head is. My head's actually my torso.
You could design me a good robot to.
No.
I'm gonna have Nate take a shot with this robot.
That's not what this is about. This is about making Nate play crazy robots.
You can get.
Go ahead, Nate. You can take a shot with that.
This is better because we can't let Nate talk during. Oh man.
So he's now because he's so his torso is so heavy.
That's so great. But those arms are terrifying.
But you can use those arms to your advantage though. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, he's got some reach. Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Yeah, get those arms up. After you win, you got to get those arms up. Yeah, exactly.
This is amazing. All right, that was just a pushover. Come on, Nate. Show us what you got.
And what's fun about this is each new stage, it's sort of a different. It's gonna be a different guy every time. So this is the Robograde Rampage.
Well, in terms of gameplay, like every different robot that you're building is gonna play different, just based off of the physics alone.
It is, and my favorite thing is that you really feel like a really big, unwieldy robot.
You've got that, you've got that movement.
You look at Nate. He like,
Nate, come on, come on, Nate. I think you lasted 5 seconds. Come on.
Take one more shot at it.
There's no excuses. You just that was a complete fail.
Go on to the next stage.
All right. I guess we maybe give him kind of a
robot
challenge.
beat down. He's got to fight the robots. There's
you know
two
what?
of them.
I don't think that he's going to be defeat the robot.
See, Nate's torso is so unwieldy that he has to do it. If he doesn't,
he's already backing
look
up.
at that.
He's not even. He's
untouched. Untouched.
Oh man, he didn't even go forward. I think he knew he was going to retreat.
All right.
Oh, now Nate's telling me he's gonna design me a robot. Bring it on.
Let me design the Eric awful bot.
Come at me, bro. What do you got?
All right, spin that. Okay, use it. Okay. Let me give that.
Oh no.
And why don't you go ahead and hit the preset button? That'll preset you
Oh
back.
yeah.
So Morgan, you know,
from scratch.
what were some of the most terrifying creations that you've made?
Well, I've seen somewhere. I've seen some robots where people will, like, you can make the legs the entire height of the robot. So you can basically shrink everything down so that you're just 2 big walking feet with nothing else there.
Now, I suspect here that Nate is crafting something that is specifically the most difficult possible.
It looks like he's making the most top-heavy, unwieldy robot.
So
no, what are you talking about, bro?
That's what kind of friend Nate is these days.
No, I'm hooking you up. I'm hooking you up.
He's that guy.
I'm gonna give you some stylish shin guards.
Okay.
He gave you cool, like some kind of a tin head meat.
Well, you know, I mean, so. One of the things about this game, though, Morgan, is that you can use a kind of a standard, more normally proportioned robot, and it's very like controllable.
It's to your advantage to be sort of nicely proportioned, everything looking like a toy robot, but it's not really very fun.
Yeah.
But there's also times like that one that knocked me down. They made the arms like these super long, like sharp tacks, and you can just like walk forward and knock each other down. Because for all the technology of the civilization that has these giant robots, it still comes down to which one can like knock the other one down.
This game is so much fun.
This is looking good, Sass.
It never ceases to make me laugh.
I think that looks good. I think
that looks good. I'm ready for you, Sass.
What? Sime? Okay, hold on.
All right, so this is again, you get to warm up against.
Right, we're gonna do a handoff.
You get to warm up against the box bot, who's.
Don't let the robot destroy me.
I've seen people here on the show floor too, just having so much fun making robots and then essentially making their friends play as them. And for those of you watching on the stream, make sure that you watch.
Do I even have arms?
Make sure you watch Eric's posture as you play this, because it's impossible to play this game and not.
Work it, dude.
And not
yes.
You got to use that giant head. Use the head.
I'm doing my dance, my victory dance.
I like how I gave it.
I like that you don't even have. Look at that.
Yes.
You see the Mega Man stance I gave with the little
My
feet?
robot is doing the robot. Okay.
That was practice, man.
All right. I got this. Don't worry.
Did I accidentally like make an awesome robot?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think you did.
All
right.
Well, but it's all about keeping the gamepad upright to not let your robot tip down, and a lot of that comes down to core strength of the player.
No. Yeah. Oh, he's back.
See, he's just leading with his head. I shouldn't have given him such a big melody.
He's got like man.
Oh. Okay. Sorry.
Look at he's staying upright.
Let's see, the one he's fighting has a sort of head.
Ew.
Come on. Come on.
Just lead with your head, man. Just get in there.
Yeah, just keep
pushing
no.
He's a tiny little bot.
No, I'm still up.
He can't help but become. He looks unwieldy.
I am part.
I think I accidentally gave him good.
I don't even have arms
by now.
How am I supposed to?
Use your
yes.
You have tiny.
Just use your huge head.
You have tiny little arms.
Yes.
They don't even stick out his head is wide.
They're vestigial. That's why he's like a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
You can't help but get into this game.
You got to keep rolling now with this robot.
Can I point out that I've already destroyed Nate.
Keep going. Next
everyone,
stage, see how far you can get.
All right.
Oh, Robo dinner party. And again, these robots are created by the same. So these are like that. Why is it a dinner party? Oh, because there's 2 fork bots, table bot.
Okay,
and
I got
some
this.
like guy eating dinner bot.
Did you prep this from? Did you work this from?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Look at it, it's just bobbing.
Yes.
Look at that. 2 fork bots down, table bot is this way. And again,
dude, you should thank me for making you look good. I made you like the best bot.
Oh, oh yes.
Table bot is down.
I'm punishing him. Just driving him into the ground.
Oh no, table bot's still alive. But see, this is a good matchup. Just look at that low center of gravity on that dinner table.
Sass, get your head down. Come on, head down.
Yes. Come on.
Oh, he's ran out of time.
Look, I still destroyed you.
With my own creation.
Why don't you go ahead and hop back in and create a robot for us?
All right. Let's see what we can do here.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to spend some more time with this because I think that like you're absolutely right. Like depending on who you're going after, you really I feel like my instinct would be to make a little like microbot that could just kind of scurry in and push dudes over. But like
no, he's doing that. No, don't. If you make the arms longer, the hands longer than the feet, it goes really bad, really fast.
really bad.
When we first got this built into the treehouse, I remember Reggie stopped by to take a look at it, and he was so into it because he said it was sort of getting him ready to be Fizamech. He said it really felt like he was in that mode. So that's kind of where he trained.
Wait, you got it.
Oh no.
That's yes.
That look.
I have a feeling that I'm gonna have to play this one out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, it's so much
So he's
fun.
got like double.
Those are springs, tires.
And as people have been playing this on the show floor too, like whenever the different ones you see in the game, you're like, I can't believe I just got beaten down by that thing. You're like, wait, I can go make that.
I can go make that. That'll be really interesting to see
All
where
right,
this
here we
game
go.
goes. Oh, great!
Yes.
Springs for feet. That's cute.
Yeah, it's fun to see these projects, these projects that the dev teams are working on early because it's like it just makes your imagination kind of run wild.
Yes, this is what I'm talking about. Okay.
Oh my god.
All right, here we go.
All right, I'm gonna go for it.
Morgan, show me what you got.
Mike incoming. Looking pretty good, Morgan.
There we go.
You got some chrome. You got a little bling there. Look at that. You gave him giant spatula arms, man.
I know, these arms
Look
are
him
really
up. He's got paddles. I got totally screwed in this
I always try to get the arms up.
I had the worst robot by far.
I always try to raise those arms up after a big win, but these arms are so heavy it took me like 3 minutes.
My robot wanted to fall down. It was like designed to fall down. You did that on purpose.
I think this robot's designed to lay waste to entire cities. It's basically destroying every building.
They really, I gotta say, they really captured the feeling of like moving.
I'm gonna give it.
I
feel like you gave me a really powerful.
It's insanely fun, and I love the inspiration, which is like monster movie, giant robot action with these guys.
These guys seem serious.
Morgan, you better.
Oh, dude, you baited them into falling down.
He just kicked his head. Oh.
You better get back in there, Morgan.
All right, I'm going back in.
Come on, Morgan. So what you got?
I like to put the arms out real wide and then just whip the torso around.
Oh man, it's so
Oh, look at that.
Yes. I created a killing machine apparently.
I think you created.
This one is kind of in your own image. It's got really buff arms.
All right. That's enough of that. All right, Morgan's gonna completely destroy this thing.
Yeah,
well, we should have thrown him something really bad because he knows this game inside and out. He's gonna.
Yeah, I think it would have been a little bit more fair to us at least to have somebody who wasn't.
Oh no, this is my nemesis from before.
Oh, it's your nemesis, man.
Oh yes.
I ran
it's terrifying.
All right, I gotta get. I think my advantage.
Oh god, that's horrible.
My advantage here is my giant arms and my torso whip.
That thing actually is kind of terrifying. Are those like knives?
It really is.
Yeah. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh wait, so I didn't even notice that earlier. So you have a boundary. Those little the electrified wires are basically the ring.
It's a little bit like sumo.
Yeah, it's not clear who sanctioned these robot battles in this city, but they seem to have set up some sort of.
I don't know if it is sanctioned. I don't know if that's.
I'm tempted to take one more shot.
trip you up if you back into
Yeah,
those
yeah,
yeah. Whoever created these rules, it wasn't safety. It wasn't.
I'm learning.
A lot of safety.
I can't let my nemesis take me down here. Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no.
See, again, look at how this robot was created. That's actually.
Now, Morgan, why don't you talk about what you're seeing in that gamepad a little bit?
Well, on the gamepad, I sort of have a view straight out of my cockpit. I have a laser, but it doesn't do much. But actually, if you look at this robot I'm fighting, this is one of my favorite examples of. Because basically what this person did is that very bottom thing is like the pelvis, and then there's a tiny robot up top that's created out of like, that's 4 parts up top that are riding
now
the
I'm
head.
seeing. It's like there's a little captain.
There's a little captain riding the head.
I thought that was just like a bit.
Oh, this is. You
He's
bet
so
your
angry.
Oh no, he's.
Yeah, he's done.
Oh yes.
He boogie's his way off.
Yes.
You see that?
Oh man.
All right, I think we got time for me to try.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
You can try, Morgan.
I got one more shot out of here.
All right, Morgan. This has been amazing.
I actually beat it. I made it through all 4 stages. So.
Was there ever any doubt that the guy who worked on this thing is going to be the one who
you
pulls
built
out the
that,
victory?
man. You hooked him up.
Yeah, if you're watching this, if you're here at E3,
I guess
it's
on me. Anyway, Project Giant Robot, so much fun, such a creative project. I really can't wait to get my hands on that some more. You know, next up we've got Bayonetta 1 coming up here pretty soon. You know, really excited about that.
Yeah.
And we've got a quick break, and we'll be back with more from Nintendo Treehouse live at E3.
Bye,
See you guys soon.
Giant robot.